What's going on YouTube? Icy here, and welcome to my very first hardcore Ironman YouTube video. I started this account a few years ago and played it super casually besides my main. And I had been saying to myself that I was going to make it into a YouTube series if I survived past the stuff that I personally considered early game. And, well, here I am, so I guess that's happening. On this account, I've already done the crafting grind for the glory, I've already done quests for Barrow's gloves, and I've already done the black mask and imbued it, which was terrible with my current stats being where they are. We're starting at 1428 total level, and currently I'm on a Slayer journey on this account, but that's subject to change at any time, as I don't have anything set in stone. My last task was a Black Demon task that took me ages with just this bone crossbow and bone bolts, so some Slayer points would be nice. I could craft some broads. With that being said, my short-term goal right now is Fire Cape, and let's get a new task and see if we can commit to Slayer. Cal fights? Yeah, we'll do it. I'm sure you saw it in my inventory last clip, but got a Brimstone Key from the last Black Demon task as well, so I figured we may as well open this chest, record it, see if we get anything nice. We'll take the money for sure. And with that being said, we also have a clue scroll requiring me to do, I believe, the Giant Dwarf, so that's our next clip. And Giant Dwarf's about to be done. Just gonna skip the last cutscene, it's like 4 minutes. And once we do that, there we go, Giant Dwarf's done, and we can move on with our clue scroll. Next step, oh, never mind, we're gonna smith level first. 54 smithing, great, because we can get dart tips now, woohoo! And we can do that, so maybe we can finish this. Quick update, got this one after. He's going to the ground, we're going back to Slayer. Missed the level by a second, but figured I'd mention it. Just got 56 Hunter, currently going for 59 on that. Got a whole bunch of U's saved up for that small little upgrade in the birdhouse department, but yeah. And we're about to get a defense level here. We are 15 as it is. 69, that's funny because it's the sex number. So I think this is my first time going into the wilderness for a hard clue on this account. It's only level 11-1, but I figure I may as well record the whole thing in case I get piled. Well, that was kind of neat. Got a looting bag. That's some bank space at some point. And let's get out of here. And it's going to have to go on the ground. And coming up real quick here, we got a defense level coming in, but not just any defense level. This is going to be 70 defense, which is obviously a big deal because then I can wear Barrow's armor and Elf Crystal armor, which is all great news. I could theoretically now wear full Barrows, but the other reason that's a big news is because now I'm going to probably train strength for at least a while. Obviously, whip is not very close to me right now, but that's the goal. I want to say I'm going with strength at least 80 or 85 though. Stay tuned to see. I was just doing some farming contracts on the side, and we're going to have an unlikely farming level to record here from harvesting some compost. So I guess that's neat, but there's 52. Not sure if I get anything, nothing there, but solid level, we'll take it. And after screwing around with a few contracts, I decided to do a regular farm run as well, and we're going to record this one because 53 farming's coming right up, which is good for mushrooms, which is important for pies, I believe, the crafting boosting pies, so that's a neat thing to get to. And since I was out here doing some dailies, I figure I may as well hit up Tears of Gothics as well. This one's going to be important to record because 44 rune crafting is going to give us the ability to craft nature runes, which I don't see myself doing anytime in the near future, but you know, always a cool thing. And we're gonna go with some back-to-back-to-back farming clips, but this pull right here should be another level. I'd like to start getting into a good little routine with farming runs because I have the seeds for it now, and since Slayer's the goal, it kind of makes sense. You get good seeds from stuff like Dagonoths. Birdhouse runs help for trees and fruit trees, obviously. So yeah, nothing really useful unlocked there, but another level nonetheless. And after I did that farming run, I decided that I should go do the Watchtower quest because you need it for the Ardoin Medium Diary, which would be nice to complete so we can get the cape with a much better teleport to the farming patch. So I believe I just have to put those up, pull the lever, and it should be good. Okay. Which also gives us the Watchtower teleport spell, kind of obsolete content considering there's a Nightmare Zone teleport these days, but that is what we need for the Ardoin Diary, so we will take it. And I'm going to be snagging a quick herb lore level here too. Herb lore goal for right now is 50. Hopefully the farm runs help out with that. We're looking for 50 so we can use the lamp from Recipe for Disaster, which if you didn't know, you can bank the lamp from Recipe for Disaster. So that'd be a nice 20k herb lore XP when we get to 50 because a skill needs to be 50 for that lamp to be used. But in the meantime, I'm just going to finish up these herbs that we farmed today and keep on going with that. And right here we're going to be finishing up Enlightened Journey. This is the last quest we need for the Ardoin Medium Diaries, which should help with farming runs. Of course, we also unlock the Balloon Transport System, which is relatively useless but has a bunch of prominence in other diaries. We unlock Mahogany Trees, which is neat, and we also get some cool Fashionscape. So, I did not record the drop itself, however, I have just killed about 120 Angry Barbarian Spirits as well as the little skeleton motherfucker down there, and we have gotten the Myth Grapple drop finally, about 3 times drop rate, but we'll take that. Obviously a crucial piece to Achievement Diaries, lets us do Arty, lets us do Lumbridge, very good for herb runs, so we'll take that. And here we are to do our final Ardoin task. We're going to upgrade the Staff of Iben. It's going to cost me 200,000 coins, which is kind of a big hit right now, but it'll be useful eventually. And there we go, all the medium tasks in Ardoin. Let's go claim our reward. And we're walking up to our good friend 2 Pints to tell her we've completed all of our medium tasks. I'll put all the perks of having that diary done up on the screen right now. But the main thing we're looking for is the teleport to the farm. Obviously going to be very helpful for our farm runs we've been looking for. So, and as our final clip for the night, I'm just going to say we're ending the stream now. Shameless plug, twitch.tv/IcyXIII. And tomorrow we're certainly going to be getting the Lumbridge ones done as well. But I figured while we're walking back, we can also use our antique lamp to advance herb lore. Get our herb lore level. And you know what that means, that the one we get from the Lumbridge diary will get us to 50, which will then allow us to use our Recipe for Disaster lamp we've been saving this whole time. So herb lore gains coming in big, probably get to super energies soon. We have a decent bit of Aventos to farm with that, so big things coming, boys. And right here we just caught ourselves an Essence Impling for our final medium task in the Lumbridge diary. So what we're going to do with that is go right over to our boy Hate Us Cause They Ain't Us and tell him that we did it, so we can get us the Good Explorer's Ring as well as the lamp that will give us 50 herb lore and allow us to access our Recipe for Disaster lamp. I will show that in 1 second just to record the levels. And we're back with the lamps. This one is the first one from the diaries, obviously, which is going to give me 50 herb lore. And finally, we can get our 20k herb lore XP, which is going to get us 52 herb lore, which should unlock super energies. Yup. And Buchu leaves. Well, maybe at some point we can use Buchu leaves. Now, I know I've said this about 5 times at this point, but this should have to be the last thing I need to do before we can commit hard to Slayer. What I'm currently trying to do is stock up on some super anti-poisons so I can go work on Taibo Wanai cleanup, which will then allow me to do Edgar's Ruse and My Arm's Big Adventure, because that will unlock the last herb patch. And then finally we're just going to stock up on some Ultra Compost, stock up on some Hop Seeds for our runs, and then just go for some Slayer until further notice. And we're approaching the storeroom for the Goutweed as we speak. I'm going to grab 3 for the 2 extra quests that need them, being Dream Mentor and Dragon Slayer 2. So I do not have to come back to this godforsaken place. However, servers are still very iffy, as you can see with all these pauses between the steps, so wish me luck. And we got our Goutweed here in a record-breaking, 10 minutes. Not as bad as I thought it'd be at all, so we'll take that. I'll see you as soon as I finish this quest. And I'm coming up on my man Sanfu's house with some of my 3 hard-earned Goutweeds. We're going to have to give him 1 for absolutely free. We're going to ask about some general questions. I have some Goutweed. And he's going to give us 11k herb lore XP and the Trollheim teleport. Both sick things. Teleport, obviously, for the herb runs. 11k Herbal XP. I'm an Ironman, by the way, so hard to come by. We'll take the 53. Nothing useful, but we'll take the level. Well, guys, we're going to end the very first Hardcore Ironman progress video right here. I had a blast making it. I currently don't have an upload schedule for this series, but I will do my best to consistently record clips for it. We're ending this episode at 1444 total level, so if my math's correct, that is 16 levels this episode. And we have My Arm's Big Adventure next on the horizon. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, leave a comment, tell me things I can improve on, or things you didn't like even. Please check the links in the description for useful information, including stuff like links to my stream, links to my Twitter, and it means a lot if you guys watched to this point. Thank you very much. I will see you all next episode.